To the open mic portion. Come on down, Ruby. Hey everybody, what a beautiful day. We are so lucky to have this space and this time to be here. Thank you all for being here, for being present. Yes! My name is Ruby Rocknick, and I believe that laughter is the best medicine. It's good for cardiovascular health, for relieving stress, for strengthening core and face muscles, and it's great for social bonding. But it is highly contagious. And just like any medication, it comes with possible side effects. Side effects include side pain, shortness of breath, uncontrollable urination, possibility of hernias, and in extremely rare cases may cause suffocation leading to death. So laugh responsibly. I believe that it's everybody's responsibility to make themselves laugh. You gotta be your own best comedian. If you can't make yourself laugh, how can you expect anybody else to make you laugh? That guy gets it. I think of comedians as laugh doctors or maybe laugh therapists. I am practicing without a license, so no laughs guaranteed. Even though I am not a doctor or a therapist, I do have some education, just general BS with an environmental studies minor and a Chinese minor. Now I have the best job in the world. I'm a stay-at-home mom. It pays really great in karma. So I grew up in the Chicago suburbs, and and I went to school in Carbondale at Southern Illinois University. Before I moved down to college, I have one brother, he's 2 years younger than me. So when I was 18, about to move away, my brother, my dad, and I went to Costco to get all of the supplies for life that we needed. And when we're home, my brother and I are putting away groceries in the kitchen. And my dad walks in to the kitchen with 2 boxes of a gross amount of condoms. He says, "Hey kids, don't tell your mom about this. I'm not encouraging you, but I'm not stupid. And if you're gonna be acting like adults, you are not gonna find a better deal on condoms than these." Anybody know what a gross amount? A gross is a dozen. 144. Got me through my first semester. So after college, I moved around a lot. I moved to Nevada for a little bit. I lived in Carson City, Nevada. I lived by DC, and now I live in Milwaukee. We lived in Omaha, Nebraska right before we moved back to the Midwest. Omaha is still technically the Midwest. I don't know if anybody knew that, but living in Nevada and Nebraska, I realized people who have never been to either state use them interchangeably. Nevada is where Vegas is, baby. Nebraska, but they got beef in Nebraska. So Nevada, everybody knows. Vegas, you think of casinos. There's literally casinos on every corner. Even they have slot machines at the gas stations and the grocery stores instead of cashiers. So weird. People love to retire in Carson City. Specifically is the capital of Nevada. It's right by the California border, down the mountain from Lake Tahoe. It's a gorgeous area. When I say people like to retire, I mean it's a small town. Carson City is a small town, so it's easy to get around. There's beautiful mountains to one side and gorgeous desert to the other. So plenty of space to expand the cemeteries and plenty of opportunities to spend your life savings. I lived in an apartment by myself for a couple of months there, and when I first moved in, a couple days after I moved in, I got a knock on my door. So I cautiously opened the door, and there's this middle-aged white guy on roller skates, and he said, "Hey, I'm Larry the maintenance man. I live up in 207. Man, am I glad to see you're under 65. The last 2 people died in this apartment." Like the previous residents, I did not live there for very long. After living in Nevada, so I also worked a bunch of different jobs since I moved a bunch of different places. And one of my jobs I had was being a supervisor at a pie factory. Supervising adults is not too much different than supervising kids. I still had to remind them of things like, remember to wash your hands, use your manners, keep your hands to yourself, no roughhousing around the equipment. The difference between adults and kids, if kids are messing around, not paying attention to what they're doing, they might whack their sister with a stick or spill their juice, but an adult might smash your hand in a pie press. That happened to me. I was wearing gloves, so it was sanitary. If you find a handprint in the bottom of a frozen pie crust that you buy at the grocery store, you win a tour of the factory. I don't really have that authority. You don't win anything. So I am a parent, and parenting is not for everybody. It's really, really draining. It is constantly cleaning up spills, always being busy and never getting anything done, and never being able to go to the bathroom in peace. I had 2 babies. My first son did not survive. He was born in 2020. He only lived for 3 days. And so my parenting philosophy with my son Dashiell, and my second son Clyde was very different. So when I was pregnant with my first, I was reading mom reviews and watching vlogs and product reviews, just researching. I even had a list of substitute swear words to practice. I was practicing saying things like fiddlesticks and biscuit in my britches. With my second son, I love getting free baby gear off the side of the roads, and I'm not going to talk like I talk around him when I'm at home. It's not really family friendly. You know, my philosophy now is it's not going to kill him. Anybody else here ever lost a loved one? I'm so sorry for all of your losses. It's really hard. All you can say when somebody is grieving is, "I'm so sorry for your loss." You don't want to say things like, "Everything happens for a reason." Things might not seem very reasonable, or "They're no longer suffering." Yeah, but now I'm suffering. When my first son died, multiple people said to me, "You'll have another one." Don't say that. I would never say to somebody, "I'm so sorry about your dad. Your mom will find you a new one." Let me think, what else? Oh, okay, my son, Clyde, he loves trucks, and he has a remote control truck. He's so smart. He's 3, right? But he is brilliant. He knows how this truck works. He knows that this remote goes with this monster truck, that he has to flip it over and turn on the switch, and that if it doesn't turn on, he knows he has to go charge it like a phone. But then he just pushes all the buttons, and the monster truck goes all around, goes under the couch, and then he's reaching for it. I'm like, hey, Clyde, look, there's 2 different arrows on the remote. If you push this one, then here, Clyde, you can just push the remote and it'll come back out. No, let me show you. No! Idiot. You can't help some people, you know what I'm saying? So I have a confession. I have dead people's phone numbers still in my phone. Anybody else? Yep. Our loved ones are always in our hearts with us and in our phones with us. I'm really looking forward to catching up with my Aunt Fran. She recently joined Snapchat and she's been dead for 6 years. Thank you all so much for being here. Keep your ears open for some music coming up. Again, I am Ruby Rocknick. Thank you all. Keep laughing, keep healing.